The day started out like any other weekday morning. Little did Americans know that our very lives would be forever changed. It was September 11th, 2001 at 8:45 a.m. that tragedy struck. Two hijacked commercial planes were crashed into the Twin Towers. These suicide killers from Al-Qaeda collapsed both buildings, killing over 3,000 people. "40 minutes later, a third plane rammed into the Pentagon, adding another 184 killed to the total. To everyone's horror, a fourth plane was also hijacked, but the brave passengers on board fought back. They tried to regain control, but the plane crashed in a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. My neighbor is a pilot, and my dad is a frequent flyer. Two different people, yet their lives about to be forever changed. Neither were flying on 9/11, but they still have their stories to share. According to my neighbor, pilots have new procedures to follow. Thick steel doors now protect the pilots in the cockpit. Pilots cannot open the door while flying unless there's an emergency. He even said some pilots carry guns with them. Everyone, pilots and passengers alike, have to go through strict security checks before entering the terminals. Everyone's baggage must be screened. Pilots and passengers now have to arrive earlier to allow time for security. Some of my dad's friends were flying that day, but were grounded in Atlanta, Georgia. My dad drove all the way there from South Carolina and picked them up through the chaos. They borrowed a car and drove the way back to Indiana. These two Americans agree that September 11th, 2001 was one of the most important events in American history. Since this day, increased airport security has led to several attempted bombings being found out. Though this tragic event changed many lives, Americans have learned to become adjusted to them.